and a beautiful good morning to all of you out there. This is another great day. We are in Sicily. We're in Taormina, up on the cliff, and the famous entryway, which is the Porta Catania. And this is a very amazing place. And if you watch White Lotus, they shot all of season 2 in this very town at the Four Seasons Hotel. There were scenes shot on this street, this boulevard, and it's quite extraordinary. It's a little early in the day. The tourists, like us, tend to show up a little bit later, but at least this is where we're finding the crowds. And no real agenda for today, just do a little shopping, a little strolling. There are a couple of amazing stores here that we really, really enjoy and always take home some gifts with. And then we are going to have pizza for lunch, and a very special pizza. We found a place here last time which is extraordinary, and you've heard me in the past say that pizza in Italy sometimes isn't good, but this stuff is great. So we'll begin our adventure and see what we come across. It is a little hot today. I think it's somewhere about 90 degrees, and it's not very breezy, but we have our water. I do have my cap that is in my bag. I'm not wearing it today because there was a lot of shade here also. And if you like shopping, a lot of times these towns you visit, which are very touristy, they have shops that are just, crap. There are some great shops here, like men's shops, linen suits, amazing perfumes. They also do a lot here with limoncello, like they do on the Amalfi Coast where we were, and these beautiful, very hilly area. So you're going to find a lot of restaurants that are kind of built up also on ledges, and they're very cute. So steps like this. And where this place really shines, you have to spend a night here because it's just, the day trippers are gone and the locals come out, and there's weddings in the streets and, everything you would expect out of a movie. And we are in Sicily, so I think the Sicilians pride themselves on having a little bit of extra energy when they get together with their families and party. Always have ATMs. There's a place called Daiquiri. If you're here, it's just down the hill. Amazing, amazing little night spot. And it's very typical here when you sit down and have drinks. They bring you little plates of antipasta and olives and nibbles, and that's almost like a standard here. And it's, of course, very good. The food is amazing. A lot of seafood. Certainly, pasta is a big deal here. Another pistachio store. Like I said, the shops here are really, really good. You can spend a day here and get a whole new outfit, and a lot of stuff you'll never see back in the U.S. either. So this is one of the main piazzas in Taormina. Tends to be a meeting place for people, but what is really special is the views of the sea and our ship are second to none, and you'll even see Mount Etna from here as well. So let's find ourselves a little space with all the selfies. And how about that? Beautiful. So our ship is over there, and that's part of the Four Seasons where they did White Lotus. Look how beautiful and charming this is. Boy, we are really here early. It's just 11 o'clock in the morning when I'm shooting this, but by 12 or 12:30, this entire piazza will be jam-packed with day trippers. And it gets a little uncomfortable when there's just so many people around, so we did it right. We came early enough, and I'm glad that we did. All right, should we continue? Ralph is very casually under a tree, staying out of the hot sun. But it's a beautiful, as you can see, beautiful cloudless day. Great views of Mount Etna as well. And the volcano is constantly smoking. It erupts every couple of years. It doesn't seem to bother the folks here when it erupts. It's just another Tuesday at times. But I went up to the volcano last trip, and it was quite amazing. And it can be 80 degrees down here, and then when you get to the volcano, it's about 35 or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's really, really cold up there. Oh, and Louis Vuitton, of course. What would a shopping area be without Louis Vuitton? Look how beautiful this is. This is just amazing. I'm gonna walk by real quickly. No stopping there today. And here, like, you can put your name. Isn't that nice? Right, so looks nice. Oh, we found ourselves mixed into a group. Got to get through the group. Not part of the group. Not huddling with folks. Moving around quickly, following Ralph. Scusi. All right. Already, we've been here a few minutes, and the hordes are starting. Granitas are big here. Granita is like it's like a Italian version of a slush puppy. It's just ice with fruit flavoring on it. Very, very popular here. It's a very popular breakfast in Taormina. And you have your granita with a little sweet roll. Like it's kind of a piece of bread, a little sweet. It seems to go together. I kind of prefer my eggs and bacon, but that's just me. This place, Aria di Sicilia, this is where you get fragrances. And to this very day, we have at home the scent that we use. Do you want to gift any?
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the one. So the purchase is complete, and the packaging is quite amazing. Grazie, ciao. Thank you. So we scored quite well. Look at the packaging. We're going to attempt to walk into the White Lotus Hotel. They really just want guests there, so I'll have to be very discreet. Hot today, huh? So that was the Four Seasons, the White Lotus Hotel, and we had a chance to come in, bought a few items, and it's very nice. Ciao, ciao, ciao. As I was saying, we have the best pizza place in town, and I'm sure there's many here, but we found this and just loved it. And I could eat. I certainly could eat. But that's any day. Here we are. We're now at my favorite place. Oh. Can we sit inside? Fantastic. Oh, thank you.
So we'll have one margarita.
Yes, sir.
And one primavera.
Okay.
And maybe we have 2 Coke Zeros. Ice and lemon. Mm-hmm. Oh, you want a beer? Let's do a beer. Let's try beer.
Beer, we have Messina, nice blonde beer, Sicilian on draft.
Let's do that.
Sounds great. 2 big ones.
Yeah. And let's see what this is all about. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. There is nothing like a cold beer on a hot day. Ready? All right, folks, here we go. Wow. This is crazy.
Oh my god. It's very tasty.
See what I like too? I like when the bottom has that nice burn mark. It comes from the ovens they use. And it's light, it's crispy. Look how thin that is. It's like a piece of paper. Because, I mean, what is paired better than a good cold beer and the world's best pizza? We're full, but just an exceptional meal, and it's exactly what we're expecting. So we came, we conquered, we ate, we shopped, we bought everything we wanted to, and we're making a bit of a shorter day out of this, so we're about ready to head back. And I guess that'll do it for this particular episode in Taormina. A lot more coming up. Keep sharing this channel with your friends because it means a lot to me to have you subscribe and like, and hopefully we can grow the channel and take you places that maybe you haven't been or you're inspired to try, and you can kind of see it through our eyes, and then you'll come as well.